What up, guys? This is Guido, the boss at Belt's Most Wanted Scammers. I want to talk about something that's been bothering the hell out of me because I've been seeing this crap way too much. And what I'm talking about is these damn scammers are scamming too many people out there in our hobby. Now, before I get down and dirty, if you're watching this on YouTube and if you're not a member of Bout's Most Wanted Scammers, go to Facebook, type in Bout's Most Wanted Scammers in the search bar, fill out all the questions, send a request, and update yourselves on yesterday's and today's Bout scammers. Like I said, these cockroaches, these belt rats, these pieces of garbage scammers, I've been seeing and noticing that they're scamming you guys out there, the Bout community, way too much, and a lot of this stuff can be avoided. All you newbies out there, you guys gotta learn. You guys gotta learn quick. Sink or swim. And not just only you guys out there. There's some guys that's been in the hobby for a little bit, and then you guys are getting scammed. There's no excuse, guys. I'm getting tired of these scammers scamming. We got to stop this crap. So, this video is going to be about what to look out for in a scammer or in a person that is trying to scam. So, I'll be pointing out some red flags for you guys. Important information here, so listen up, kiddos. All right, so if they contact you or if you're contacting them, before anything else happens, take a look at their profiles. That's right. Dive into the profiles. Take a look at the pictures. Take a look, at their comment section. Take a look to see when they made their profile. And now the reason being is that a lot of these scammers or these guys that are trying to scam are using brand new Facebook profiles. So it's a red flag that you need to look out for. Brand new Facebook profiles. Another thing is, what I want you guys to do is check out their friends list. A lot of the times you'll be able to see their friends list. The reason being is because a lot of these scammers or people that are trying to scam, since it's a brand new Facebook profile, they don't have that many friends on there. So if you see a Facebook profile with, 40 people, 40 friends, 30 friends, 20 friends, 10 friends, it's another red flag that you need to watch out for. Another thing is, try to take a look, besides looking at the friends on the friends list, some of those friends might be actual scammers themselves. So really pay attention to their friends, because what happens is that some of these guys work with each other, and they use each other to try to commit a scam. So really important to take a look at their friends list. When it comes down to comments on their profiles, take a look at the comments on the picture section. Take a look on their comments, whatever that they post. A lot of the times you would see that the actual profile would be a supposedly person from the United States. It'll be an American, but yet you would see that the comments in these profiles will be a language from another country. So, and then you'll see the friends commenting back with that same type of language from, another country, which is another red flag to look out for, okay? So, a lot of the time, these fake profiles also use religion to try to make it seem like if, we can trust them because they're a religious person and they don't lie and whatnot. So they use religion a lot to try to mask or try to win you over. You can trust me. I'm a Catholic. I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim. I'm whatever it is. And another red flag to look out for there. Now, let me explain something real quick. I'm not saying that if you find one of these things that they are a scammer or someone trying to scam. If you find, 80% of these red flags that I'm pointing out or more than likely, it's a fake profile, and they're trying to scam. So that's the way it is. So really pay attention to these red flags. All right, so again, these profiles, from what I noticed, again, based on my own experience, since I do run a scam group, I've noticed that a lot of these profiles are supposedly Americans, and they supposedly live in the States. So keep that in mind, and especially when they're using different languages from other countries, or they have a Facebook. What I've noticed also that their Facebook profiles will be of either a white male or a family, such as a white male, white female, and a young, little girl, white little girl, or a young white little boy. Again, they're trying to fit the profile of an American here in the United States. So that's what they are trying to do, is they're just trying to create this fake identity to try to scam you guys. So another thing to watch out for, again, when they have Facebook pictures on there, take a look to see when they posted those pictures. A lot of times you'll see that these pictures will be posted fairly recently, because why? Well, it's a brand new Facebook, right? So take a look at that. Also, the profiles names recently seems like they're using two first names for some reason. I don't know why, but that's the trend that is happening right now. So keep that in mind. Another red flag would be using two first names in accumulation with all the other red flags that I so far pointed out. More than likely, again, profiles probably fake, and they're just trying to scam you. When it comes down to asking for references, a lot of the guys don't have a problem providing references when it comes down to someone that's trying to scam you. Now, these references, take a look into the profiles the same way as what I'm telling you right now on these red flags. Some of these references, you're going to find that they're actual scammers themselves, and they work with each other to try to scam somebody. That's what I've noticed. So really pay attention to the references. And if you see someone that you already like, wait a minute, this guy was trying to scam somebody last week, and he using this guy as a reference, forget about it. All right, so when it comes down to the PM communication, okay, this part right here, keep an eye out for misspelling. Red flag, a lot of misspelling. Also, keep an eye out for broken English. Okay? Misspelling, broken English. Another thing that I've noticed is that when I come in contact with a possible fake profile, is that one of the first things that they would normally ask you is a question of, where are you from? Now, the reason that being is because since they are supposedly from the United States, they're going to want to find out where you're from. And let's say I'm from California and I let them know I'm from California. How about you? Where are you from? They're going to pick a state that's going to be dead far away from California. So, for instance, they'll probably pick, I'm from Florida, the other side of the freaking United States. Well, why is that? Because the whole point of that is they want you to pay so they can supposedly ship the item to you. They want to avoid meeting up somewhere so they can commit the scam. That's what is happening. They don't want to meet up somewhere. That's what I've noticed. These guys here, now, there's been times to where I would get them to, I'll say something like, oh, you're from Florida. Hey, you know what? I have a cousin down there that lives in Florida. And I could have him meet you and pick up the belt and he'll give you the cash. Another red flag to look out for if you happen to go into that type of route is that they'll say, okay, they'll agree to it, but they will say first send $150 deposit, so that way I know that you're serious. They're going to want you to send a down payment or a deposit to supposedly, to make sure that you're serious, that you're going to meet him and he's not going to waste his time. So it's another way for them to try to scam you out of whatever cash that they can get a hold of. If they can't get the whole balance, they're going to try to get a quarter or half of it. So that's what I've noticed a lot of the times. Payment methods. So these guys here will only use PayPal, friends, and family. It's really rare when they use goods and services. So most of the time, again, they're going to want payment in a way to where you're not going to get it back. And there's no way for you to get it back. So they're going to choose a payment method where they can screw you over and you're screwed. There's no way to get it back. So PayPal, friends and family is a payment method that they use all the time. Another one is Zelle. From what I hear, there's no protection in Zelle. I don't know. I don't use Zelle. I don't use, also there's another one called Cash App. I don't use that either, but supposedly that there is no protection for the buyer when they offer you guys these three things. I don't know if there's any more out there, but if there is, try to find out to see that if there's any kind of protection for you guys, because these scammers are not going to give you a method where you're able to get your money back. And if they do, it's a rarity that they do. But those are the main ones that they would use, because there is no protection, from what I understand, for the buyers. Now, another thing I have asked for, and this is what happens, is that when they show you a picture of About, back then, they will show you a picture of About with horrible photoshopping of a fake note. Now, that fake note back then, you could easily tell that it's fake and it's been photoshopped in. Well, nowadays, like I said, since this is pretty much my side job, basically, running Bout's Most Wanted Scammers and putting these guys on blast, is that they've been getting better when it comes down to photoshopping notes. So what I've noticed is that these guys will actually use a real picture of a Bout, and in that picture will have a real note that they took from somebody else. But what these guys do is that they'll find a way to erase whatever writing is on that note and digitally write in their own names and whatever date that you are telling them to write in that note. And that makes it super hard for the buyer to look at, because it's a real picture and it's a real note, but the writing is fake. And trust me, guys, I've had a hard time myself, and sometimes I hesitate to put somebody on blast because supposedly that the note is fake. The only way that you can tell that it's fake is that you need to zoom in into the writing, and you guys really zoom into it, and you'll be able to see that the letterings, if there's a blurriness around the letterings, that means that it was digitally written in on that note. Now, the note, again, can be real because they took the picture with the real note from somebody else. They found a way to erase the writing and digitally write in whatever they need. So they are getting smarter and they're getting clever. And this is what's happening with a lot of you guys out there that are getting scammed. They're getting you guys on this, excuse my language, crap that can easily be avoided. So pay attention to the letterings on that note. Zoom into it. You'll see that it's blurry. If you see that the letterings are blurry, it's fake. It's fake, and don't even go for it. Especially that with that alone, and you attach all these other red flags to it, forget it. It's a no-go. Don't even bother. What else, guys? Let's see here. Video. When it comes down to video, what I noticed is that sometimes these guys are so good on the photoshopping, on the writing, you can't even tell. If you're having a hard time telling, like there's been a couple of times where I had a hard time telling to see if that note's real or not, have them send you a video of themselves holding the Bout, with the note, with the information on it, and more than likely, guarantee they will refuse to send a video, basically them coining. What's called coining, when you put that info with the note on the picture or a video. They will refuse to do that. Because why? They don't have the Bout. They can't do that. They don't have the Bout. So more than likely, I would suggest ultimately at the end to ask for video and ask them to hold a note with the writing of their name, of their date, and have them pose in that video with whatever item that you're trying to buy. Is probably the best way to figure out whether they have the Bout or not. But then again, if they're saying, well, they only accept, Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, friends and family, then that's another issue that you have on your hands. So, again, but more than likely, I would say way over 90+%, they're going to refuse to do a video, a coined video. It's not going to happen because they don't have the Bout. It's rare when they do have the item that they're selling. Super rare. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it from what I've noticed. If anything that I miss, you can go ahead and add it to the comments section, so that way we can spread awareness to the Bout community. There's a lot of red flags that you got to watch out for. I went ahead and named quite a bit of it. If they have 80% or more of the stuff that I just spoke about in this video, more than likely the profile's fake and they're just trying to scam you. Even if they have 50%, half of the stuff, forget about it. Wouldn't even bother going through it. Another tip would be, and another red flag would be, if they're members or if they're posting really mainly on those other bout groups out there that are just infested with scammers, that's already one big ass red flag right then and there. I can't think of about the groups that I know, like Wrestling, Buy, Sell, and Trade, I think is one of them. There's a few more that's infested with scammers and fake profiles, or people are trying to scam you guys. So hopefully you guys take a look at this video and really pay attention to all the stuff that I said, and stop getting scammed. It's just repulsive seeing a lot of you guys getting scammed. I know how that feels. I've been scammed myself, so it just sucks when someone takes advantage of you and they take your hard-earned freaking money and it's gone and you can't get it back. It's just a horrible feeling, guys. So really just pay attention to that. And another big thing is join Bout's Most Wanted Scammers. There's a lot of scammers that I have on blast already on there that have a file, and a lot of these guys are getting scammed by people that I already have put out on blast in my group. And if these guys that got scammed were members of Bout's Most Wanted Scammers, a lot of scams could be avoided. A lot of scams could be avoided. So I think so far, if I add all the scammers and the be on the lookouts from the year that I started the group till now, I think we're almost going to hit near 1,000, close, maybe, let's say about 700 to 800 scammers that has been put on blast at Bout's Most Wanted Scammers within a short period of time. So, really, if you guys, again, if you're watching this video and if you're not a member of Bout's Most Wanted Scammers, it's a good time to join in and use my group as a tool. All you got to do is type in the name of the person that you're doing business with on the search bar at Bout's Most Wanted Scammers and see if they have a profile. Also hit me up or hit up other people in the Bout community, people that's been in the community for a long time. There's a lot of people out there that you can hit up and you can ask them questions about. So, again, if you're not a member of Bout's Most Wanted Scammers, go to Facebook, type in Bout's Most Wanted Scammers in the search bar, and become a member, guys. So, that's all I got to say about it. Peace out. Be safe. Catch you guys later.